Hey everyone, hope all is well in your world. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the in-store that GG Allin did at Repo Records in May of 1991. I was living in Tampa at that time and came up to North Carolina because I had some business to do with GG. We had been in communication on the phone for about a year. We've been doing a lot of projects and work together. I was doing a bunch of press releases for him. We did a lengthy interview, and at that time, most importantly, we were working on the Ann Arbor Incident, the book that never saw the light of day. So I went up there to deliver the rough transcripts for that, and had a couple other things that we were going to do up there as well. Did the photo shoot with ANTiSEEN. You guys have probably seen some of the photos from that, and the Axe photos and all that stuff. So Jeff Clayton was gracious enough to let me invade for the weekend and hang out, and was kind enough to let me come to his place and do those photo shoots and all that. But we're going to talk more about that whole weekend and everything that went on, because a lot went on that weekend. Gigi did the vocals for the album, and a lot of stuff happened that weekend, but that's for another time. We'll talk about that. Gigi only did, if I'm not mistaken, he only did about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 in-stores while he was around. He did the one at Repo. He did the one at Alternative Records when I brought him to Tampa when we did Carnival of Excess, and I'm going to do a video talking about that whole that one as well. And then I think he did 1 or 2 out in the on the West Coast in California. I know he did 1, possibly 2. I don't know. You guys can maybe comment and let me know. Anyways, it was a pretty cool event. Gigi was kind of in the back room, and it was a little different than the one we did in Tampa, because in Tampa, as you'll see, we had a lot of merch to sell, and it was really crowded, and it was kind of in the front of the store, whereas this one was in the back of the store. So people were just kind of going back there, having Gigi sign things, and talking to him and asking him questions and that kind of thing. So there's it was pretty, like I said, it was pretty cool overall. The whole event was great. Again, just that weekend was a kind of an important weekend in Gigi's career. A lot happened. And in fact, the birth of Carnival of Excess happened that weekend. And at that time, it was just going to be an acoustic record. We hadn't flushed it out as being a full-on country record at that point. We just talked about doing some more cleaned up acoustic songs, and Gigi was totally into the idea. Anyways, so the in-store was over. I shot some photos, as you can see here. Here's some stills of the pictures I took of Gigi in the in-store, and then also here's a few other ones of that I did with Gigi and the band outside of Repo after the in-store was over. I'm sorry, I took a few more pictures, and I think actually they used one of those photos on the new Spanish version of the ANTiSEEN album he did with them. So good times, great event. Gigi was pleased. I think everybody enjoyed themselves. Repo is still open, so if you happen to be in the area or on the web, check them out on the web or go there. If you enjoy this video, do me a favor and give me a like, give me a comment, or if you were at the in-store, I'd love to hear from you. And of course, if you would support me and subscribe, I very much would appreciate it.
Walk right in, spend all your money. Come on now. Give the money to Gigi. He needs it bad. He's an ex-con. He needs all the money he gets for fucking parole. Give your money to the cause. Hey, what's the cause?
GG's Good Time Gospel Hootenanny.
There we have it.
Preach!
Later on.
Has the money been coming in since you got out? People heard you got out and been saying
More so than usual. Yeah, all right. The mission is the most important thing. Once you lay down the ground rules for the mission, you set the course for everybody else to follow. Then the ultimate ending is death, and that's the ultimate sacrifice that you can do for what you believe in. So, I think I got about 15 albums out, and about, I don't know how many singles, 20. I mean, I'm just kind of maybe somewhat close. I have no idea. I got records out I haven't never even seen.
Is this the first recording last night you've done outside of prison?
Yeah, first recording I've done in 3 years.
You used to play a lot around Providence, Boston. What made you decide to go down south?
I didn't play that much. Well, we mean down south. I never went down south. Oh, I just came here for a record. I didn't move here. The reason I don't play in Boston anymore is because I quit the band. It didn't work. There ain't no club that fucking booked me like that.
How many spoken word shows have you done since that one was filmed?
I got arrested 2 weeks after that show, so I haven't done anything since then.
Was that the first and only one you've done?
Pretty much. No. I did a couple in '89. I did them with the band though.
How'd you hook up with the guys from MC5?
Let them through David Bill.
Do they still keep in touch, any?
No, I haven't heard from Wayne or Dennis. No, it's been a long time. Basically, it's like this. I'm on parole until September of 1993. I'm going to set up the show for October 31st, 1992. If I don't violate parole, I'll do it then. If I violate parole, I get out and I do it in 93. So, either or, depending on if I'm in prison or not. It's hard to say. But no later than 93. And you heard it first here. Who knows? One day at a time. Whatever happens, happens.
We heard about like all kinds of other different charges and stuff that you might be up on and stuff. Is that all just gone?
Well, what did you hear?
I heard that when you got out of prison, they're going to extradite you someplace else for some other kind of charge. And all that
Well, I go to court in Milwaukee in July, and Connecticut won't extradite me unless I'm within 300 miles. So basically, stay away from the East Coast.
Got any opinion of Charlotte in the South?
Did a good record yesterday, that's why. I don't know. I didn't see her too much of it. The only thing I've seen is studio. I don't know. I don't know.